Elon Musk, and this is the Tesla chart. If you look at the Tesla chart, I expected that it would break this point here, and maybe a little bit wait, and then also to this point. We see today, yesterday there was a big move, 7%, and we see this jump. It was already, it did it already before, and now we see that it is confirmed and it really jumps up. We see the distance between these two moving averages bigger. This is a nice trend up for the Kumo cloud. The worry is that it's a little bit small here. It has to become a little bit more wider. I hope it will this distance will be bigger. These lines they are almost okay, so I think we have to see something like this. I hope the cloud will do something like this, and this line is okay. It will sometimes go a little bit down, so maybe it will be a little bit down and it will go up. So it looks to be in an uptrend. Also, we see that the distance of these pivot points and these pivot points, that this is the smallest. So this can be the bottom. This probably was the bottom, and we have to see. Okay, this almost. We have to hope that the next week that we will see a much bigger distance between the pivot points. So the indicator of the Ichimoku is okay. What can we expect from the future Tesla? If you could look at the weekly chart or something. Let me. This is another. Okay. So this is a longer view. So one candle is a week. Let me show if we can do something. Okay, yeah. So this is again the pivot point game. I didn't have the Ichimoku cloud, but you can see that it always visits also here. It will always visit the pivot point here. You can see previous. Okay, there is no previous, but you see that it's always near the pivot point. So if this month, of this time, maybe years, yeah, years, it will go to the pivot point. So here it was under the pivot point, so you can expect it to go at least visiting this point. And if you look at this point, what it is, you can see that it is around $280 or something. I think that's the. Let me see. Is this $220? $220 with the previous high of 230. So what we can expect is that it at least will go, if we draw it nicely. Let me see. Let me artistically. So here something like this. So that means we are here, and that will be 3.6. Just wait. 3.6. 3.6. So it can move to over the 200 in 2 months if it is if this waveform is consistent. It can go, of course, here in a range, or it can shoot down. But if there is an uptrend, and the uptrend will be trending up nicely, so as we can see here, if it follows this nicely, we will be in 2 months above or around the 200. So that will be here. So it is expecting that if the trend continues, it will end up in 2 months. So end of February, end of March, it will be around $200. So it will recover. Of course, we all know that America is in a recession and there is some inflation that will hit, of course. We also know that Tesla has now the cheapest car, and that is of course a good thing. So I think he balanced it out quite. Elon Musk is at that point a genius. So he knows it will be a bad year for cars and people will not spend money. But if you make your car so cheap, and you have also new products. Oh, wait, the cat is. Oh, hey, yeah. Look, the cat is always trying to clean up his food if he eat it. So before he spill it on the ground, I have to save this food for later. So the good thing about Elon Musk is that for this credit, this tax credit, he lowered the price. But also, this lowering of the price will have an effect that cars are cheaper and they will be sold more, and people will rethink their purchase of their cars in the future. And then, oh, Tesla is cheaper, so why not buy a Tesla? I think that's a good idea, and especially when the market will be smaller and smaller because of the recession. So he will have an extra push to sell more stuff, and that can maybe save. That could maybe be very good for the stock. It could be that his stock, Tesla stock will not have any problems. This guy is, huh? So now we all see here, Mr. Musk wants to be, huh? He wants to look again. What do you think about Tesla stock going up? Going up, of course, huh? So he wants some attention. So I will cut it close. It looks good. I think if the Q4 is good for previous year, I think the trend will go up, and we can expect in 2 months it will go up more. That will also align with the Q1 of 2023 and all the other presentations. So if that is okay, if it is not okay, we will see a moment of ranging in that area. And if it is better than expect, I think we will break up. We will see a break up to the next level, and I think that is around $300. And then maybe it will stop there. He is very irritated today. He's biting my finger. Huh? Okay. So guys, this guy needs some attention. So I will end the call.